Hi guys, this is Mrs. Dowell again. Today we are going to talk about subtracting with regrouping. So I know in the past we have done this with our touch math. So today is just going to be a review on how to subtract with regrouping so we can practice it while we're at home. Okay, so let's review the touch points. So you're going to see here there's one touch point. Okay, two, there's a touch point here, 1, 2. For 3, there's 1, 2, 3. For the number 4, here's 1, 2, 3. I normally do mine here, 4, but you can go down here if you want. But I normally do 1, 2, 3, 4. For 5, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now for 6, this is where you double tap. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. For 7, there's 1 and then 3 double taps. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. For 8, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then for 9, we have 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's the touch points. So now I want you to watch me with the subtraction. Remember, this is with regrouping. So I know if I have 3 ones, 1, 2, 3, and I go to subtract 7, I can't do that, okay? Because I'm always going to start, whoops, let's make that a little bit better. I'm always going to start in my ones place. So here's my ones, here's my tens, okay? I always start in my ones place. I've got 3. I can't take away 7. So I have to regroup, meaning I have to borrow from a 10 from the 7, which is really 70, okay? So this 7 is not going to stay 7. It's going to turn into a 6, which is really 60 because it's in the tens. And then I'm going to take that 10 that I took from the 70 and turn it into the 3. So now that 3 becomes 13. Okay? Now I'm going to subtract. Now I can do 13, subtract 7. See how I added the 10? Okay? Now, using touch points, I just count backwards. Okay, so there's 13. I can use the number line to help me. So 13, here's 12, 11, 10, because that's a double tap, 9, 8, and then 7, 6. So 13 minus 7 is 6. Now I have 6 minus 3. So I find my 6, okay, and I'm going to count backwards. So 6, 5, 4, 3. So my answer is 3. So 73 subtract 37 is 36. All right, let's try this one. 64 minus 38. So again, I'm going to make sure that I start in the ones place. Now I notice here, I'm going to change my color. I notice here that I have 4, 2, 3, 4. I can't subtract 8. I don't have 8 to subtract. So I have to borrow from the 60. So this 60 is now going to become 50. So I'm going to put a 5 here. I don't have to put a 0 because I know it's already in the tens place. I know that that's 50. But I'm going to take the 10 that I borrowed and add it to the ones place. So now it's 14. Now I can subtract 14, subtract 8. So if I see here's 14, I'm going to count backwards. So 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, and then we have 9, 8, and then 7, 6. So 14 subtract 8 is 6. Now I have 5 minus 3. Here's 5. So I'm going to start with 5, 4, 3, 2. And I'm going to put 2 down here. So 64 minus 38 is 26. Okay. Now let's try it together. So first, we're going to make sure we understand that this is the tens and this is the ones. What I'd like you to do on a piece of paper, I'd like you to I'd like you to subtract 85 minus 39. I'm going to set the timer for 2 minutes so you can go ahead and try it out. All right, let's see how you guys did. I have 5, subtract 9. I know that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have 9 to subtract. So I have to borrow from the 80. So this 80 is going to become 70. And that 5 is going to become 15. Because now I took the 10 and gave it to the 5. So this is 15. Okay. So now I'm going to find 15 here. My next number is 14 when I count backwards. So I have 15, 14. This is a double tap. So 13, 12. Then I have 11, 10. Then I have 9, 8. And then I have 7, 6. So 15 minus 9 is 6. Now I'm going to go to the tens place and do 7 minus 3. Here is 7. So my first number counting backwards is 6. So 7, 6, 5, 4. So there's my answer. So that means 85 minus 39 is 46. Now I'd like you to try 63 subtract 29. Okay, remember, what place do we start in? We start in the tens or the ones? That's right, we start in the ones place. So I'm going to give you 2 minutes again, and I want you to subtract 63 minus 29 on a separate sheet of paper, and let's see if you guys are correct. All right, let's see how you guys did. 63 minus 29. I'm going to start in the ones place. I know I have 3. I can't subtract 9. So I have to borrow from the 60, which now becomes 50. So I'm going to put a 5 in the tens place. And I'm going to add the 1 here. So now I know I have 13. So I'm going to change this into 13. Now I'm going to count backwards. The first number I'm going to start with is 12. So 13, 12. This is a double tap. So 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So 13 minus 9 is 4. Now I'm going to go 5, subtract 2. So here's 5. So the first number I'm going to start with is 4. So 5, 4, 3. So 63 minus 29 is 34. Good job, guys. Now it's going to be your turn. So you're going to go to your Google Classroom. You're going to look up the assignment, Subtraction with Regrouping. There's 8 problems there. You're going to work on those 8 problems and then make sure you turn it into Google Classroom because I'd like to see how you guys did on it. All right? Keep up the good work. I'm super proud of you.